Welcome to today's episode. I'm super excited about this. We have a mono blue tempo list, but a little bit different. Mono blue artifact tempo, to be exact, because it's got a few nuances with it, and I'm excited to break it down for you in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, down below you'll find today's timestamps as we talk through this particular list. We'll give you the strategy objective of it. We'll go play that competitive standard best of one, as we always do here for Magic the Gathering. And then additionally, we'll do our outtake and pull it all back together. So thank you for tuning in. If you got a question or comment along the way, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in our active community and Discord server. Thank you for everyone there. Now, a couple cool pieces about this particular list. First and foremost, you're going to notice it's really only got 2 rares. Technically, you probably could run this without it. But what's really interesting that you're going to see here in terms of our tempo pace and the way that this list is played in particular is it is not counter magic. So I actually ran into this the other day, super excited to be piloting it and playing it here for you today as well. And it does run a healthy 55% as well. So something a little bit different, an easier list to get into, and still very competitive. Now, what's really cool about this one, if you watch the match that played against me, Zodic Glyph, you get this thing in here. It's a 5/4 in addition to its other types. When it is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you can also discover 3. Discovering 3, you're pretty much going to be able to hit everything here. And if you happen to use the Prosperous Thief here, you can put it onto the artifact and sacrifice that artifact and quickly give you that discovering 3. And you can do that on the fly and maybe hit something that you may need to play or cast to help you change up the match. Very exciting, a very interesting list. We do have the ability to slow down our opponents with Fading Hope or dodge stuff with our own. We also have Machine Over Matter, same thing. This spell costs 1 less to cast. If you control an artifact creature, you can return non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So you can just keep slowing down your opponents as well. And again, it's not counter magic, it's just pushing them back and taking advantage of that. Same thing with Gingerbrute. You can use this as always to make it unblockable except by other creatures with haste. Throw Zodic Glyph on there, same thing, you can sacrifice it and take advantage of that 3. Lots of cool things that you can do with this particular one, and we're taking advantage of the ninjas and new Jitsu still here as well. And then also we do have the Unctus Retrofitter. It's got Toxic 1. When it enters the battlefield, up to 1 target artifact we control with base power, or 1 target artifact we control becomes an artifact creature with 4/4 as long as this thing remains on the battlefield. So very fun, lots of cool things. As I said in the match against this one, very interesting list, and we have it here for you today. So if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. It's really kind of a mid-rangey list because you're tying down your opponents and then you're slowly smacking in there and taking over everything that you can. We do have the ability to go over the top here as well, and then really just get to some of these 4/5s and 5/4s or 4/4s and pound home and call it a day, as we like to say. So and again, you can do it on your flyer here, you can do it on this flyer as well, and then you got a 5/4 flyer going over the top. So let's go ahead and play that magic. Again, questions, comments, still let me know, and feel free to join us in the Discord server, my friends. We got a ton of great lists that we play here on the channel, or already have played. I encourage you to check those out because we have a lot of fun and a lot of unique things here as well. And I do enjoy playing your lists. So feel free to @ me socials, all that fun stuff in the Discord server. I enjoy playing Mythic Plus lists or tournament lists. Love unique stuff and competitive stuff that we like to showcase. So thank you for that. Nubaru, it is all you. So we have one issue with this thing. We don't have a 1-drop. Now, I'm still going to try it. It's going to be a little slow. We may run into some problems, particularly... Oh, here we go. Azorius Soldier's probably here. Now, this thing, when it enters the battlefield, tap up to 1 target. So a couple things on this one in particular. We have the new Jitsu, so we can take advantage of this right away if we would like to by attacking in. we're not going to be able to really get by some of these things. We can make this bigger. We're going to have to use this. I'm going to get rid of that off the board. And we'll come in and smack for 1. Now again, we have Nujitsu for 2 that we can take advantage of here as well. Now, ideally, that is exactly what we do here. So I'm expecting probably another one of these. Exactly. So then what we do is we do this. So here is where we play this. And swap them out. There we are. And now we have our 1 treasure. And we can wait. Very, very nice. We got a little bit of scale here now. We're going to have to get by quickly. Now this is really, really nice. So we can do this. Let's do this actually first. We'll do this. Now we can do this. Now we still have this as well. Ooh, it's kicked. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. We can go in and do this. We'll see if they take it. They may not. All right, we'll play this on that then. And take it off the board. So again, now they're going to get their artifacts on the board. There they go. Now we can still get by here. So we can do this. Now we'll attack in with both, because they may not want to lose something here. If they do, it'll put us ahead. Just slightly. There we go. We also have the hover bike that we can use here. It can make Warden bigger and get the advantage of the Virtue of Loyalty still. Down to 2 cards in hand, just like us. Now, what we're going to want to do is flash this in at the end and tap something down. We could also use it as a way to get around something. It's going to depend on exactly what they have here. Now, having this is big for us as well. It can't hit the Ginger Brute. So we'll see what Nubaro does. We're on a 2-turn clock. And again, we have protection. take the damage. No need to play that one. Alright. We can also get 2 in over the top here at the end. So we'll see what our opponent does. We can block. Total of 7. I'll let it hit. Just in case there's some funny business in there. And just to be safe. Oh, let's keep that. Oh, there we go. All right. To be fair, that's a really nice top deck for us. Very, very nice. Then we'll do this. Don't think... Oh, they still might be able to, huh? Because it's target activated ability. We'll find out, I guess. Yep, still good on that side. So what we need to do now is see if they're gonna hit here. Ooh. Because we'll still get that. They're gonna have to drop 2, so we'll do that. We'll get our cast. So we'll get our stuff back there, which is good. Oh, plenty of damage through. Unfortunate. Actually, what we can do, though, and what we're going to have to try and do, is on the stack, we're going to have to pop this thing. Oh, nope, can't because it's already tapped. Oh, that's a bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. So it did not matter here. Doesn't matter because they're going to be in anyway. Ah, bummer. Super fun though. Really, really like that. We should have dropped this stuff on earlier. And again, I figured because it was the trigger, which I know better, it's going to go anyway. Was our Hail Mary. The only difference what we could have done is we could have tried to drop another creature and block out that way. Which would have then given us an opportunity, but they had enough to go over the top and close it out either way. Oh, so sad. Now, the only thing we could have done in the response was we could have tapped one of their guys out of the way. But again, you could see they had enough back over the top. So our top deck didn't actually help us, unfortunately. Now, again, here we don't have a 1-drop. This can be okay. I'm going to try it, but I would prefer to have that 1. We'll see what they take here. Really, really liked that first match. We should have had it. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Swallowed some ice. Tap that down. We'll wait. Now, we could have played that onto the Gingerbrute. I'm doing this to kind of shut down any attack that they had. Could have been more aggressive. Slightly thought that maybe that was what was going to happen. We'll use this still. So it stays crude. So they can hit us with Gix. All right. So two things here. We can crew in. We can attack in. This is 2. Now, we should have crewed this, by the way, because we could have saved a little bit more and then popped that back. So we didn't necessarily need to use that, which was kind of overkill, to be honest. We should have left it on the board. It's okay. Let's do this. So we can deal with the flyer. We need to get a little bit bigger creature on the board here, though. Leave it. We'll take the damage. Now that starts to get them a little bit closer there. We can keep that up. We can do a few things here. Let's go here. So I'm doing that because I was thinking they might have something. There we go. We can actually do these two. And we still have this artifact and enchantment we can draw. And that costs 3. Let's see if they got a counter on the high-speed hover bike. We'll tap this thing down. Good old Tishanas. Pretty much worthless there now. That is too bad. Tashana's shutting us down in 2 matches in a row, my friends. It's a lot of damage, at least. About the only thing we can do here is we can do this, draw. So we got a few things. So we want to push one back. Artifact creature I don't have. So let's do this one. Do we want that is the question. Maybe. Maybe is the answer. Go there. We'll see how much they take off that. Which is lethal for us, by the way. Unfortunate. Seeing if you got that. Anyway, not much we could do once we got shut down. We didn't get enough creatures there. Dimir controlled Dimir midrange, more so Dimir midrange. A challenge for this list. All right, let's go to our third and final. All right, here we go. Tishana's. Ugh, that card shut us down twice. All right, here we go. We can play this. Now we got the glyphs and the sirens and the moon circuit hacker right there. All right, this we can deal with. We'll see if it'll be good enough, though, is the question. Now, this thing only costs 1. Alright, no burn off. Which is good. Now, we can decide here. That is something we want to do. Now, again, this is a flyer, so that might be worth it to us. Let's do this. Jujitsu. Right there. And take action. Draw. There we are. There we go. Little card advantage. We need a land. If we get a land, we'll be very, very good here. We got 2 of these things. We can put it on the map token if we want to. It's not a terrible idea, because we do have the flying. Can put it on here and a few different things. Do they put the token on the scoundrel? They don't. They do. Ooh, there you go. I suspect they go over the top of us here, but we'll do it anyway. Ooh, taking the board off. Oh, man. What do we want here? What do we want here? We don't... Well, we could do this. We could play this. Better off playing this one, actually, though. And then trying to get a little bit of card advantage. There it is. Now we can live with that. And wait. They're not most likely going to have lethal, actually, so let's do this. Alright. Get 2 on the board. We want to get that Zodiac glyph in there next turn if we can. We can start to tap them down if we need to as well. I will block there. Do they have it? Are they going to take my board again? Guess we'll find out. Now, ideally, we get one more land here. Because once we drop this, we want to be able to protect the network disruptor. They may have a burn. And they may have a burn. Let's see here. We could try it. We can tap them down. We got a few things we can do. I might want to play safe. We'll do it. We're not playing safe here, my friends. That's what we're going for. 5-4 in the air. I had you. All right. No reason to hit Feldon here. We do want to hit the Swift Spear. Oh, there it is. There, they got it. We do have our 3. What are we going to hit with Discover? Oh, that's a bummer. That keeps us alive. Or no. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. We'll be able to do it again if we get another land. It didn't have enough there. Here it comes. Slow motion. Slow motion map. Come on. What do you got? Let's see it. There we go. 5. Down to 5. Here we go. Now we can do it. Now, don't forget you can tap a land like that. I'm going to try it one more time. All right. All right, my friends. Now, don't forget, this is an untap, too. So, if they have enough damage, could be an issue. I think we go here. I suspect they have lethal here. There it is. I told you. Just not quite enough for us today to connect. We ran into a couple problems. However, I do like this list, as always. This is an interesting one, something unique, something different. It does on average run about 55%. We should have won at least one match. However, that was not our luck today, and that is magic, as we like to say. With that, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Lots of different lines of play, things to think through there. We could have held back a little bit more in terms of what you'd say your tempo. We could have kept knocking things down before they attacked with the high-speed hover bike. We could have played around a little bit differently. Certainly one for you to get comfortable with as you kind of get used to it as well. I was very excited. We did get to see pretty much everything in this list here today, which is great. And that's the way we like to run these videos for you. So with that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you still got a question or comment, let me know. I love to hear from you as always. Feel free to join and swing by the Discord server as well. I love to see your lists, your decks. I like showcasing your stuff, Mythic, all that fun stuff, as we like to say. So with that, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow this community here. And thank you, as always, to all our members. Memberships are a great way to support the channel. I appreciate it very much. And down below, I do have affiliate links that you can check out if you're looking for cards or other things. It's another nice way to support the channel. Stay connected. We got socials, like I said, at me, chat me, all that fun stuff. And with that, we got a ton of great Magic the Gathering for you in the meantime here on the channel, and more coming all the time. May your mono blue artifact temple list run better than me. It is a really nifty one, to say the least. With that, we'll see you again soon. Take care.